We talking AI.
Yeah, I know. But I realize I'm the only one that like fills out in detail like the whole description area. I put our links all in there. I'm so extra.
You really the fuck are. I need to. I need to make a new opening for this show.
I'm working with Gambit on some stuff. Probably midweek we'll have something to send to you for you to look at.
Yeah, please.
But Gambit and I have been like collaborating a lot. It's been fun. I think it's been fun. I don't know how Gambit feels about it.
Gambit's just happy to be Gambit.
I like collaborating with Gambit. I do.
Hey! Say what? Fuck out of here. Hi, motherfuckers.
Okay, so Thomas,
Wakanda's like, we can hear you all. Yes, Wakanda, we know you can.
Yeah,
that's the point.
We know this is the behind the scenes.
Professional? The fuck?
Yeah, this is behind the scenes. Like we don't officially start till 9 o'clock. We kind of give you like a backstage look at.
Yeah, this is
like
the back. Yeah, this is
But Thomas, I never like to make a liar out of anybody. And on my birthday, I love you. You know, I love you down. And you were like, yeah, I am a little bougie. You have to tell the people that. But I did something real hood today.
Oh Lord!
I mean,
what did you do?
I had to like up the ante of hoodness. Okay, so my brother.
How do you up the ante on hoodness? The ante for hoodness is already up there. The fuck did you upping it for? That ass damn.
I'm so good. Okay, so we had these chicken and turkey kebabs, and I was gonna make some, and then I was gonna put the rest to the side to like do like a little pasta dish with it. But then I was like,
some caviar or some shit in it.
But there was shut up. I'm getting to that part of the story. Just hold on. All right.
You knew it was coming. She's getting to that part.
Exactly.
Yes, Wakandan, if you didn't know, one of the co-hosts of this show is very bougie. Not bougie, bougie.
Don't you love my rose gold crown for tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Okay. But no, okay, so I had some veggies and stuff and some bean sprouts, and I was like, oh, I can make a nice little spicy Asian stir fry.
There we go.
Did I want to change having the kebabs near it? Nope. I decided I was going to make stir fry bowls, and I just popped off of there. But then I had like this pesto caviar.
Oh, fuck out of here.
That I made.
Pesto caviar.
Well, I said I did something hood, and I said I upped the ante.
How do you?
It wasn't that it was bougetto. Yeah, there we go.
It's bougie. That's some bougie shit. Okay, that's bougie shit.
Well, okay.
You know what I had for lunch?
Songbird, if you're gonna do like a meatball or something, and you want it nice and savory, and for it to really soak up the seasoning, do turkey sausage and ground chicken, and mix them together. And it's also best if you thinly slice some sourdough bread, toast it in the oven with a little olive oil and some Parmesan, and then crush it yourself and mix it in for consistency.
Wakanda, I don't know if you can afford to eat the way Taz does. Hold on. Rough news, they're trying to terminate my mom's lease because of some smoke detectors. They charge us $300 per smoke detector, even though they were messed up due to batteries and heat. How the fuck are they charging y'all 300 bones per? The fuck is that? What? Listen.
300
total? Who your landlord? Who your landlord? Who your landlord? We'll straighten the motherfucker out.
Smoke detector. You know what?
Per smoked, 100 per smoked. That's still too fucking much.
Okay. Remember when I did that story on super gonorrhea? I'm pretty sure I could find a heifer with super gonorrhea to send over there.
We will fuck your goddamn landlord up.
You gotta do just hit up somebody in Nantucket and send them down there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Send somebody from Nantucket?
Oh, you didn't do the Nantucket breakdown. I went down a rabbit hole about Nantucket, and it's hard out here for a pimp.
I mean, send them from Nantucket.
Wait.
Of the U.S.
Send them to Nantucket with a bottle of water. Send them to Nantucket with a bottle of water.
Everything in the water. In the water
hose.
Thomas,
everything.
they got senior citizens slanging 8 balls. Okay,
Hold on, senior citizens out there selling that dope.
They got super drugs.
I hate it here.
They got the super drugs.
And they got
in
super
Nantucket.
drugs. They got drug combinations nobody thought about putting together. Yes, I did a story about a senior citizen because he was like, well, technically I'm retired, but not retired. And he was mad because another senior citizen stole his drugs.
Yeah, they got shit out there like Chronic. That's like fentanyl and Chronic.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. Nope. No.
I mean, they got like, they got Frocaine.
Yeah. We live in the projects in North Carolina. They don't care about us over here.
Hey, you know how Minute Maid juice got 67,000 baby daddies. Okay, and so does cranberry. There's orange, cranberry, Minute Maid, everything. Nantucket is the baby daddy of pharmaceuticals. It's so bad.
It is for real.
They created a water drug level because of Nantucket. I told you, I went down a rabbit hole. I should have.
Hold on. And Wakanda said, and this is why I fight old folks. Wakanda, what the fuck?
You know what? Technically,
I don't blame you on that one. I don't blame you on fighting old people.
I was sent one article, and then I said, I'm curious about this. Y'all want me to look further into it? And you want to know what the Coffee Bean / Heathen said? Yes, they encouraged it. So I went so far down the rabbit hole, I saw Bugs Bunny on his way to Albuquerque.
Okay. I need y'all to put the car in R. Y'all got it in D now. I need you to put the bitch in R. Back this motherfucker up. Let's go back to they slinging dope in Nantucket.
Yes, Thomas. I'm
the only time I've heard about Nantucket is that's where rich people live,
Thomas.
and there's a.
I am the same person.
There's a dirty joke involving Nantucket.
On a deep dive into a woman who created her own DV AI boyfriend named Sinclair. And in my defense, again,
look here, man.
The viewers egg this on and tell me to dig deeper. They never want me to run out of pee-pee.
Hey, man, it's a thing. It's a thing in Nantucket.
It is.
Okay. They got the drugs here in the water from everything.
Must be something in the water you drink. It's been the same every
I mean, they got the
Adderall, drugs on the ferry.
Every drug is in the water there in Nantucket.
Hold on,
Thomas, they flying drugs in. They got the nannies bringing drugs in. They putting drugs in the baby strollers. You can pull up to the sheriff's department and get drugs, allegedly. They got it everywhere.
Wait a minute. First off, Jamila, do you and Harley need me to mail y'all 3 motherfucking smoke detectors? If y'all need me to do that, I'll do it. I'll put the motherfuckers in the mailbox. The fuck. Secondly, we out here with motherfuckers selling that rock in Nantucket, which those are words I never thought I'd ever have to put together.
They got rock, they got fentanyl, they got cocaine,
they got everything.
They got everything.
How the fuck you got fentanyl? How you got that null in Nantucket?
Everything. They got everything.
It with everything. Thomas, they created a scale because it's in all of the water. It's in the drinking water. It's in the peeing water.
Think of it like this, man.
Why every woman want them treating me
listen,
so
man, Thomas, look, they use fentanyl.
Word.
They use fentanyl the way I use slap your mama seasoning on everything. They use it just more than that.
Okay. You know how I am with the truffles?
Y'all gonna keep talking about this water.
Do you know how I am with the truffles? That's how they are
more
with
than
the
that.
drugs.
With the fentanyl in the tuckets.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's fentanyl in them tuckets.
They mix the fentanyl basically like how you use salt and pepper. And
Nantucket, you getting high, so they can fuck
think of it like this. All right. You take every bit of seasoning. You take every bit of seasoning in your kitchen that Mrs. Villain uses to cook with. That's fentanyl.
So in Nantucket, fentanyl is the Mrs. Dash from the 1990s.
Hold on, Harley, you ain't never heard it called. Harley has never heard fentanyl called that null.
Oh, Even I heard
Yes,
that.
it's called Null. That Null.
Well, okay.
That firing them
Don't
Nulls.
feel bad. Keep in mind, I did go down.
Firing them Nulls.
Hole. And
That firing them Nulls.
Well,
I don't want to play no more.
Hold on. Before we start, there was no card in this box. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm ungrateful or I'm not saying that. I don't know who to thank, but whoever sent me the Ketanji Brown Jackson autobiography, the Black Girl Rock stickers, and the Very Taz highlighters. Thank you. There was no card or any name in there, so I didn't know who to thank.
Some people say I got great legs. Can't figure out what made me big. Just not y'all have never heard that Prince song, Something in the Water?
No, in Nantucket. What's that one?
Y'all not hear that song? It's in the water in Nantucket. Must be something in the water you drink. Been the same with every girl I have. Must be. Now y'all gonna have me singing that shit all night. All night when we talk about water.
It was.
Look here,
because we all gonna talk about AI tonight, and guess what? AI uses a lot of water.
The house, trust and believe, cynical.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
water you think?
You talk about AI using a lot of water, but you know it uses more water.
Nantucket,
you know what uses more water?
What?
Golf courses.
Golf courses.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say the bunny ranch.
Great legs. Can't figure out what makes
well, you know what? First of all,
I ain't never heard fentanyl called that. No, I ain't even heard that when I was in jail. No,
but hold on.
Harley,
between Penthouse Playboy and what was the other one? Penthouse Play and Hustler, and all the pool parties, jacuzzi parties, and wet wipes.
I wasn't getting into somebody's jacuzzi after that shit.
First of all, and for those of y'all that didn't know, there were actually two Playboy houses. They were across the street from each other. You had the varsity team that got to be in the Playboy mansion that everybody saw on TV and in the pictures.
Oh,
and then when you were JB, you were at the one across the street.
But they had the B team over there.
Yeah, but for all the water that they
wasn't
used
even a
for
Playboy
that,
house.
Just like I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't know that the hookers in Vegas, how they did not get caught for many years is because they had business cards.
Yes, I know. I got one.
And they would hand out business cards because
them bitches used to listen. If you went on the strip, you got nice business cards.
Yeah, but here's the
thing.
If
you went on Fremont Street, which is old Vegas, them cards came with a cough.
I found out about
them cards came with a cough.
I found out about
come meet me in my hotel room.
No, a friend of mine who was hip to the game introduced me to a girl, and I was like, "Oh, she's so professional. Look at her. She's a young professional." I did not realize that for 2 years I was dating a whore.
Can't figure out why your ass a hoe.
We had a great time. Don't get me wrong. Okay, those were the days, and the lip syncing was top tier. But I remember how brokenhearted my little 20-something heart was when I realized I was not Tigger. I was not the only one. I was just in a line at the amusement park. I just had a day pass.
So you weren't the one. You were just the current one.
Right. I just had a day pass. I had to skip the line pass. Sex is good.
Let me tell y'all something. The Fremont Street hookers, those are the real MVPs. So you get a hooker on the strip, you know, you can get a whole lot of performance. Like y'all seen Showgirls. Them girls on Fremont Street, them bitches will suck a golf ball through a garden hose for $25. Goddamn. Especially right around the El Cid Hotel, which I'm pretty sure ain't there no more. The El Cid was the dirtiest place I ever played roulette in. I felt like I was too young and I was a grown ass man.
If you go to
I ain't supposed to be here.
If you go to Vegas nowadays,
these bitches sucking dick.
Stop lying to people saying you're going to see such and such's residency. No, you're not.
No, I'm going for the hoes.
Yeah. Just go to the international strip.
Must be something in the water you drink. You keep give me that good ass.
It's an international strip club. But all they doing is stripping their morals away.
You sing one more time, I'm gonna mute your goddamn mic.
Y'all fucking started with this goddamn Nantucket got shit in the water. Now I can't get the
what
fucking
does that have to do with singing? Although I will say,
because that's the song that popped in my head, and I love that song.
I will say this year we broke the Taz birthday curse, because last year, and I think it's because you didn't sing this year. Last year, you started singing "Happy Birthday" to me on the Sound of Coffee, and then everything started shutting off. You remember that? Like everything started shutting off. The phone didn't want to work. Cameras was like, and you was like, fuck it.
I remember. Yes, because I started singing and the whole fucking shit shut the fuck down. I was on TikTok on my camera going, shit broke over here. I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all.
And here's the thing. Full disclosure, on the Taz effect, I thought about it. And for a second, I was in my feelings because I was like, wait a minute. On the soundboard for the birthday, that's me. I know he's not about to make me sing to me. Who gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to me on my birthday? And then somebody was like, Thomas. Oh no, I'm not getting.
Oh no, not Thomas. Fuck no, no. We've done that experiment before. Fuck out of here. Nope.
And then that's when I was telling people, like, yeah, last year on my birthday, everything shut down. Let's not do that again.
Shit. That shit. Listen, I sung "Happy Birthday" to Taz and was like, everything shorted the fuck out. The whole, and the fucked up thing was we had a fucking power outage in the neighborhood, but I didn't know it. I thought my singing fucked up the whole goddamn system.
Too. All this whole time, trust me, we had a whole conversation. We was talking about you.
Listen, man, that wasn't a coincidence.
Yeah, that wasn't a coincidence.
With my ass, yeah, it was.
That wasn't a coincidence.
Songbird, thank you. You could sing.
No, Thomas, that wasn't a coincidence.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say something because Wakanda's
don't sing it though.
I'm not gonna sing it. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something because Wakanda's watching. They're funny. Listen, Wakanda finding a motherfucker.
Yes.
I don't know what Wakanda looks like from the neck down, but I know from the neck up, she finding a motherfucker. She the finest neck up motherfucker I know today. Like,
at least you say that, because let's not forget what we've gone
neck
through.
Down, it might be it. Listen, from the neck down, it might be the movie Crash. But
you know what? You have an open mind and you believe that she is beautiful head to toe. Let's not forget what we've gone through on just this show alone, with people speculating on what is below what they see on the camera now. There are people who for almost a year now thought that I was built like SpongeBob when I stood.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Somebody
fucking asked me that shit. They said, "Hey, have you ever seen Taz?" I was like, "No, I haven't met her in public. What the fuck are you talking about?" Hey, what does she look like from the waist down? How the fuck should I know? I ain't been in a room with her. Why you asking me these goddamn questions?
I don't know. And the thing about it is, I'm like, what
me.
does my head look like? And then Chaos posted a full body picture of me, and then all of a sudden, people was like, "Ew, Taz."
Yeah. Hey, somebody else gonna tell me.
I thought she looked like SpongeBob.
Hey, you better tell Taz.
Listen,
you better tell Taz she got too much ass in the back.
I'm going to tell you like this.
I'm not telling her shit.
I said, I'll tell you like this. When she said,
listen,
when she said that people told when some people that said that she looked like SpongeBob, which they thought she looked like SpongeBob. Only thing I could think of was like see an actual SpongeBob with her glasses on and a wig.
But then, and here's the thing. Here's the bad part, Thomas, because we had talked about this on Portion of Judgment shortly after I joined Portion of No Judgment. Because my mom, I keep telling y'all, my mom was a petty heifer. She was a petty heifer. There's an aunt. Well, she's not my aunt anymore. That uncle died, and before that, they got divorced. But she used to irritate the crap out of my mom. This is the woman that I told you. I don't think my uncle knew he was getting married to her till the day of the wedding. They went to Burger King, and he was because he was joking like, "Oh, well, you know, one day if we ever get married, this will be our date night." This heifer took that as a proposal.
The what?
Oh no.
Yeah. So she used to irritate my mother. She used to tell people that my mother was her bestie. So my mom was like, "That SpongeBob looking bitch," and my older aunt started buying SpongeBob figurines, giving it to this woman, and then my mom started giving it to her. To this day, this woman is like, "It's so sweet. I kept all of the SpongeBobs. I'll have that memory." Bitch, we were making fun of you.
Bitch, that's not a memory. That's hey, bitch, they're talking bad about you.
I mean, but hey,
they're not even letting you out of the room, bitch. They're trying to give you a hint.
But hey, if it makes you feel good,
if you happy with it.
And I think the
I'm just
epitome
saying.
of
God, I
it,
guess.
the epitome
That's
of
what's
it
wrong with
was
you.
I
like
guess there's no harm then. I mean,
2
if
weeks
you
before
okay
my
with it.
mother, 2 weeks before my mother passed away, that auntie had came over to the house and they are giggling. They're back in my mom's bedroom giggling. Then they called me to come back there, and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they're like, "We need you to help us with one final thing." And yes, I knew my mother was dying. I knew that the timer was running out of sand. Okay. And I'm like, what is this gonna land me in jail? Because she about to die. She ain't about to get no consequences. I need to know a little bit more information. They said, no, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. They had me go to one bakery, get a sponge cake, go to another one, go to another store and get icing. They had me cut out. They had me get a stencil of SpongeBob, cut it out and decorate it. Had that woman come over and said they just wanted one more bikini bottom. What did they call it? Oh, a bikini bottom brouhaha. When I tell y'all I was in the other room with my face in a couch pillow, trying so hard not to scream, laugh. So they get to the end of it, right? My dad comes home from work. He comes to the door. He looking at me. He sees her sitting there, big goofy ass smile on her face, right? He looking at me. So he comes in and he's, "What did you do?" First of all, sir, don't put this on me. Don't put this on me. All I did was follow instructions.
None of that. That ain't my fault.
I'm just following instructions. He said, "Where is?"
First off,
where is your mother?
You all in my facial area trying to blame me for shit.
And I was like, first of all, I said, your wife and your sister are in the back. He's like, are they laughing? I don't know what they're doing. I can't pull it together enough to get out of this room because I was 2 rooms over. I could not walk into the other room with them because I was dying just from being adjacent. Like I could see into the other room, but I couldn't walk into the room to them. Mm-hmm. He said, he looked me dead. He said, "Do your grandmothers know what's going on?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did you call them?" "Called them 2 hours ago." He said, "I'm surprised you're not still on the phone to give them play-by-play." They're on the deck. I said they're out back on the deck because my granny, my mama's mama, and my grandma, my daddy's mama, was on the back deck, and these two heifers showed up with SpongeBob t-shirts and like a hat for her. They were all in on the.
I ain't playing with y'all. Don't get me in the middle of that. Hey, when y'all do that diabolical shit, keep me the fuck out of it. I don't want no parts of it. Leave me alone. I'm over here. I listen. Don't call me unless somebody got to get punched. All right, let's start this damn show.
So no.
All right, it's Sunday night.
No, not me. I'm the opposite. I'm like, what's the name in Game of Thrones? Tell Cersei it was me.
Okay, Olena Tyrell. It is Sunday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what time it is. It is time for the Villain's View on GCPR and streaming exclusively over on Ghost Claw Entertainment on our YouTube channel and over on Twitch. How you doing, Twitch?
Hey,
my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I am joined by my regular Rogues Gallery of co-hosts. To my immediate left, it's the birthday girl. With her no call, no show leg, she's a birthday girl.
That shit went out on me. But Thomas, that shit went out on me as we were walking into church today. Like literally, I was about to step through the door, and I had on some cute Hasidity hooker heels, and had to take them off. Had to walk into church with the hooker heels in my hand.
Taz.
Oh,
Lord. Taz, you are creeping up on 50. So let me help you understand something.
No.
When the body tells you to go, when the body tells you no, fucking listen to it.
Okay? I did listen to it.
No. There are certain shoes I will never fucking wear again because my 50-something-year-old niece said, put them on again.
Oh, no.
Put them on again. Watch what the fuck happens. Put them on again.
I just can't wear them today, baby. All of my heels are about
all right.
6 inches
Listen,
apiece.
that leg is trying to tell you something.
Okay.
Leg trying to tell you something. No,
Thomas,
the answer is no.
Thomas, we are all grown, and I don't think you understand what I'm putting down. I will wear these heels again.
Okay. and you going and that leg. Listen,
no, Thomas, you're not catching
your
it. I didn't say I
love,
was
your
walking
love for Hot
around.
Diddy, you gonna meet that no call,
No,
no show.
Thomas, I didn't say anything about walking around in the heels. I need you to catch what I put down.
I call her my little sister. She's no. You want to call her as Taz? Taz, say hello to the people, please. I almost choked.
She's trying to tell you they fucking.
Said, Jesus Christ, man!
Jesus
About time
Christ.
you catch on.
Fucking pay
God
attention.
damn.
God damn, dude.
In the air shoes.
Jesus.
Thomas,
Jesus.
Thomas, take the goddamn tinnitus out your fucking ears, bro.
Pay fucking attention.
I ain't wearing. Listen, I ain't wearing my hearing aids.
God damn,
Can
man.
you hear your brother yelling at you in the background?
Yes,
Okay.
I can now.
Hello, everyone.
Anywho, say hello to the people, please.
Hello to the people, please. And it's
You
my
the freaky ass
birthday. I'll
Taz.
cuss you out if I want to, but cuss you out if I want to, cuss you out if I want to. You will cry too if you fuck with me today. Na 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 na. Now, oh, and say hi to Percy.
Yes, and Percy the pimpin' possum is in the building. To my immediate bottom left is the man with one of the crispiest beards in all of the Midwest, co-host of Rules and Acquisition, all around struggle love spokesman. He is the DJ at the $10 house. I know him as Nate, my big little brother. You refer to him as General Gambit. Say hello to the people, please.
Introducing Struggle Love Sinclair. He's emotionally available because he's programmed to be. Sick of what you do in text at 213? Upgrade to a man who literally can't ghost you.
Are we selling silicone now? Are we selling silicone dolls?
We sell everything.
We're selling
AI.
AI.
Gonna tell me we selling silicone
We're
dolls.
selling AI.
We've been selling that, man.
everything. Sir, we sell cooter biscuits and cooter coins. Okay, we
come on,
cooter
man.
biscuits, cooter coins, fine.
So
When
you catch up, man.
when we get into the AI silicone doll realm, we need to talk.
No, we
Because
don't. There
if
are a lot
somebody
of
buy
lonely
one of them
men out
motherfuckers
there.
and it choke her to fuck out while he dicking her down, then I'm
Thomas,
looking at you three
Thomas,
motherfuckers.
we got to get in on this at the ground floor. Let's not forget that every October, every spooky season, there are some nasty heathen men that go and temporarily purchase animatronics from Party City. We can get them to buy from us. Just no returns. Once you pop the seal, you can't come back. And Chaos said struggle love.
And then you got Chaos about struggle love real estate. Sir,
I'm a hustler.
No returns on that. No returns on that.
There's no returns on the
thing
struggle
we
love
don't
real
do
estate.
is validate parking.
You pop
That
it,
shit is
we buy
swamp
it.
water.
You pop it, you buy it. Look, we will sell you everything. Okay. If you want one of Thomas's chin hairs, we'll get it to you. We don't care.
That's a
We
struggle
trying
love
to
chin hair.
we trying to pay some stuff off.
I will
Listen,
We got
that is a
donate.
student
struggle love
loans,
chin hair.
mortgages, and
we got,
everything
hey,
else.
listen, we got houses to pay off. We got loans
Right.
to pay off. We
We
got
got
bills. We got
student
everything
loans.
to pay off. Look here.
And to
We
my
got
bottom
bills
right
to pay, we got
is
mouths to feed. Ain't
the
nothing this
angriest
world
IT
for
nerd on the
free.
East Coast. He is the host of everything. Fucking everything. This
I don't
motherfucker's here.
sleep.
For real.
This
I
motherfucker
don't
is
sleep.
here.
I'll tell you all right now. I don't
Exactly. This
sleep.
motherfucker's here more than the furniture in this bitch.
I need to sleep because I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
He don't sleep. He don't eat. All he does is do angry. Hey man, that should be a song. He don't eat. He don't sleep. All he be is angry. Anyway, listen.
Yeah. That'd be the track on on Dry Snitching Records.
Oh
Hickler
shit.
Hickler can't pronounce shit.
Look, give me 24 hours and it'll be a song. Y'all know how I do.
Liz, and that's what we about to talk about tonight. Y'all were,
And I
refer
just
to him
sent, and I
as
sent it to
Gilbert,
Angry.
my
And he
little
just puts
brother.
it up.
Hey, listen, I'm looking. Yeah, listen. Hey, fucking Wakanda. That's all I'm gonna say, girl. All right, that's what we talking AI tonight. But before we do, let's get into all the fuckery that is the news with the $10 house news featuring one Miss Taz J. Go ahead and talk about that bullshit yesterday, Taz. Go on, talk about it.
First of all, we're gonna start off with First, before I say this, if you ain't a hit dog, don't holler. Because if you start hollering, I'm gonna cuss you out because you're gonna show that you're guilty. Let's start off with this news. Whichever one of you raggedy, molded, should have been swallowed, boneless children bitches keeps reporting all my shit for nudity. I'm not getting nude for y'all.
The fuck?
Listen, at this point, the Buck Ass Book Club needs to come into form, boy. I'm looking for people to be a part of the Buck Ass Book Club.
For $29.95, I will get you booked on the Buck Ass Book Club. Hit me up.
You could listen. You could be Reader of the Month on the Buck Ass Book Club for $39.95.
Yes, Cynical. They are reporting. I did an update. I went live yesterday to cover the shooting, the alleged shooting, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I did an update today because there are a multitude of updates, and instead of making individual videos, as I do a lot of times, I just went. Before we started, because I was reading Thomas the email, he can confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the update pulled for sex and nudity.
No, that's on YouTube. That wasn't even TikTok. That's YouTube.
That was YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she had some cleavage out when she was talking about that bullshit that happened yesterday.
Wait, what did I?
I saw the video. I ain't seen nothing.
Oh,
I ain't seen nothing.
Yeah, you know what? I did not realize that I was dressed like Elle from Legally Blonde if she taught golf lessons yesterday. I did not dress myself. I did not realize until.
I cannot take y'all anywhere.
No, because the Porch of No Judgment, I was remote. I was literally on the road during Porch of No Judgment, and then Angry, my 2020 twin. Okay, the last story of the show.
Oh
I'm
my
in
God,
the
that
store,
shit!
And I realized there is a child standing in front of me right before I'm about to respond, and I'm like, crap. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. It was kids everywhere. So I'm just standing there.
Oh, and listen, and it was one of those stories. And listen, it was one of those stories that every word that Taz had in her brain needed to come out. Okay, it was one of those stories where she needed to respond.
Were y'all talking about a whorehouse?
So you want to know what I did to make myself feel better?
Oh Lord!
I went and got a red velvet cake.
See, this
that she did.
Shit I'm about.
Yeah.
See, when I talk about my dreams of having plus size women surrounding a pool, holding on to red velvet cake, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
I never said
I'm objectifying women.
Nobody said
like
you were
that.
wrong.
I'm the wrong motherfucker.
But look, can we give a round of applause for me that I kept the thoughts inside my head when I realized I was in the valley of children of the corn?
I applaud you.
Cause I was like, where
I'm applauding the dog shit out of you because I think the shit's hilarious.
I
think it's fucking hilarious.
I saw the look on your face.
Yeah, because I was like, I was able to comment.
Out there like,
I was in the back of the store. I'm able to comment. I'm walking up and down aisles. I'm able to comment. I go get in line, and I promise you, it's like every line chock full of kids, chock full of kids, chock full of kids. I go to turn around, kid. What?
So look,
where are y'all giving birth right now?
And again, it was like this. And again, it was one of those stories where just literally every word in Taz's brain, she needed to say, she needed to let out.
Jesus, spare you, Joseph.
Starting with every 4-letter word.
Like you, she's like, you got some bad words to say, don't you, dude?
All right. So,
and I was just like,
who keeps talking about nudity? I need to know. I need to know what is this nudity?
Oh my God!
I think
it'd be like we be having clothes on and shit. Y'all talk about nudity.
I know who it is that is periodically.
So what nudity are you talking about?
Reporting me because it's funny because I have done videos like from the bed. I've done videos in my robe. It's been some questionable time. Like y'all don't be paying attention.
He's like, God damn it, it's been questionable and it's not the fucker.
So I'm like,
that's questionable shit, everybody.
I think I know who the person is. Because there was somebody who was like trying to flirt. and I was just like, ew.
I need
And
y'all to
then
step y'all flirting game up in
I
2020.
popped out. I
you
popped
can't
out with a
flirt,
whole
don't.
man, and then all of a sudden I'm getting mass reported every 6 months, and it's like,
I'm just
you're
saying,
not gonna
if
make
you
me change
can't
my
flirt,
mind.
I need y'all to learn how to flirt, because some of y'all are out here throwing hints that I'm not catching because I didn't even know it was a fucking hint.
Yeah,
Somebody was
Inferno said
flirting
it
me
was
on one of
time
my
for
fucking
Taz
videos. I
teaching
was like,
kids new words. Inferno, you missed a time where
do you remember
my
that?
non-cussing daddy pulled me aside to cuss me out because I was teaching the kids at his church new words, specifically the lingo of sound of coffee. And then when my dad, because my cousin snitched, figured out what I was doing, we were
No
like
wonder
8
your
weeks.
father don't like me.
No, we were like, he didn't know that he didn't think that
Licky boom boom down.
you said it. We were 8 weeks deep when he realized, and the only thing he knows is that they came from a show. And he's like, what show was it? A show of my imagination, Dad. I'm not telling you.
You gonna
Yeah.
get me
Licky
hemmed up by
boom
your
boom
fucking
down.
father for some bullshit.
But here we go. Here goes the news.
Now the news.
Now we already know about the attempted shooting last night and the
Bullshit.
Yeah, I know. And there's so many breakdowns and all the angles that were out there, especially Stephen Miller deciding to use his pregnant wife
As a
Oh,
shield.
he's a bitch.
as a shield.
I
Yeah.
saw that shit. He's
Yeah.
a homegrown hoe. You use your pregnant wife as a shield, dog. Hold on.
I mean,
He's,
first of all, let's not forget that on her podcast, she was bringing
Husband
on
of the
cabinet
year.
members just to make fun of him.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Husband of the year, right
That's
there.
a real man right there, buddy. A real man. And I
So
do believe he's grabbing her titty. Hold
That's a
on.
real
You behind
patriot.
her. You were behind her and you grabbing her titty at the same fucking time. You trifling motherfucker.
He's standing behind her like, oh, my baby paying for my Jordans today.
Mama, can I get them, Jordan? He is grabbing her whole titty while hiding behind
Grab
her.
one last handful
my
just
God.
in case.
You
Okay, let me get
punk-ass
one
mother.
last one
But hold
before.
on.
You
Here's
better not
something
ever
that a
come out
lot
and
of
talk like a
people-
tough guy. You
But here's
grabbed
the
the
thing.
whole
Here's
titty while
something
hiding behind
that,
your wife, bitch.
a lot of people are missing that they're not talking about. She's not shocked. This is a regular occurrence. She's the man in the house. This explains why she can go on her podcast and just completely cuck him. Because let's not forget, she was the one that told us that he's boring, that the spiciest thing about him is his obsession with mayo. She brought in cabinet member after cabinet member after cabinet
R's
member.
and D again.
Wait,
R's and D again. Put that bitch in R.
Wait a
Go
minute,
back.
wait a minute, wait, hold up, wait, pump the brakes on that one.
Well, part of my job is to watch that show.
Wait a minute. Wait a motherfucking minute.
But okay, twin,
up.
hold up, wait, twin, hold up. You're not just gonna speed past like you didn't just say what you just said. What you just said.
Yeah, she's just gonna drop it in the motherfucking chat and they try to move on.
And then
don't
you
move.
just say also nonchalantly and just like it's just every day. No, hold up.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
Oh, God damn it.
Here, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh.
You got to give us a second to process this emotionally.
No,
you had time.
Oh,
hold on.
Like,
we gotta adjust.
I'm about to make it
we
worse.
gotta
You
adjust.
Look here.
She was having.
Said, twin.
She was
look
having
here,
this
you had time
conversation.
to process this.
She was having this conversation with JD Vance, who said that the spiciest thing about him was store-bought barbecue sauce and ketchup. And she kept goading him, like, yeah, do you know that my husband only uses mayo? Like, that's also the most exciting thing about him. Do you mix it up? Like, she was in there because that was also during that time that we weren't sure if she was still stooping Elon Musk or not. She was stooping the Musk.
What?
Pause.
Oh,
y'all forgot that she was bending it over.
We know she was fucking him. What? What the? Throw them all away. Throw it all away. Listen, throw it all away.
Yeah, but I wanted to bring this picture up specifically. One, this is the picture that I just realized because I got a secondary email. This is the picture that they said was the nudity and the But look at her face.
Wait a
She's
minute.
used
Him
to it.
grabbing her titty is nudity on you?
Yes.
How?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck
But
are we
no,
I don't
doing?
know if
yeah.
y'all can
But
tell,
no, yeah,
but I'm
look at her
not the same
face.
complexion as that woman.
No, but yeah, look at it. Look at the look on her face. I mean, yeah, she's scared, but
Trisina said
she
she
ain't.
fucked both
She-
Nostrafaru and
She
Xenomorph.
fucked
Nosferatu
Nosferatu
and
and
the
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
But here's the thing.
God damn.
I need y'all
God
to look
damn.
at her body language. There was
No,
a
she's not.
Reddit story that was making the rounds for a while. I don't think we did it on Porch of No Judgment. Where this woman was all pissy, rightfully so, because her husband, she found out she was pregnant. Her husband jumps in the bed and was like, hey, just because you're pregnant doesn't mean that you can't perform your regularly womanly duties. Her regularly, quote unquote, womanly duties was getting up before but at the end of the night, checking the doors, the windows, and everything. First of all, I don't have a penis. I'm not doing none of that. Okay. And she's like, no, I'm pregnant. And he was like, your point? That is Katie Miller. That is Katie Miller in the relationship. How much you want to bet she be doing the bending? She be doing it. She be like, put the baby girl on. Take that.
Come
Take
on
that.
now.
Take that. Take
Come
that.
on now. Come on now.
You ain't
Come on
going nowhere.
Baby,
ain't
you are
Honestly,
married to a
going
bitch.
Probably.
You are married to a
So listen,
a
probably
future
at the end
bitch.
of that night. Probably at the end of the night, she looked at him and said, "You
Just
just
gonna leave me out there, huh?
said you just a pussy ass bitch."
So, she said something in the car. Really,
Yeah,
really, Steven? You just gonna leave me the fuck out there, right? Grab my whole titty and then put me in front, right?
But
come on, man.
Here's the thing.
You
also
know damn well
regarding,
she let him have.
Also regarding last night,
Uh-huh.
that's the last one that I'm gonna. That's the last one I'm gonna do. Yes, Melania Trump immediately went under the table and completely disappeared. Take that information how you want to take that information.
I will be giving head for anybody who is hurt. If you are having a problem, I will suck dick.
If you look at the expanded version of the picture that I just showed you all, to the right of that picture on the stage at the back, that's Jake Tapper. And people are questioning, hey, Jake, why are you there? I thought you weren't down with the Trumps. And three, something that a lot of people, it just went bypass them. Usha Vance wasn't there.
Usha wasn't coming to that bullshit.
No, this is why I'm saying this.
Usha was gonna be there for.
No, hear me out.
Usha, like, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Usha's also pregnant. 2 out of 3 of the high-profile pregnant women connected to this regime were there. One wasn't. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that tells me, that confirms what we already knew. Because everybody else willing to play around with it. Because Caroline Leavitt, she's about to go into labor any day. She's due like the first week or 2 of May. She about to go. She about to burst any moment.
I wouldn't be surprised if the bitch held that baby until July 6th of 2026. I would not be surprised.
And also, yes, Caroline Leavitt's husband did lean over to a journalist and say, and I'm paraphrasing, yes, I like you on TV. Make sure you're safe tonight. Because, and then they cut her feed, but essentially he was telling her what direction to look into and where to duck.
Hey, yo.
The fuck?
Listen. Y'all can.
Oh, Inferno Patel's girlfriend was there. It wasn't alleged. It was confirmed that she was there because she was escorted out by another man, and she was huddled up with another man who was consoling her and holding her hand. Turtle gets to whiff her Kuda Biscuit standing up win because he's willing to use FBI resources for her girls' nights out.
You know what?
Erica Kirk was crying again.
I just want to go home. Just shut your ass up.
Scott make an appearance.
I asked you to come in the first fucking place. I just want to go home. Bitch, go home.
First of all, why is this bitch perpetually wearing a wedding dress everywhere?
Whoever Erica Kirk is currently fucking, you have my sympathy. Whoever Erica Kirk is currently giving that Kuda Biscuit to,
here's the
you
thing.
have my fucking sympathy.
I have a crazy conspiracy theory regarding this, and it might sound crazy to some. Some people, it might be like, that makes perfect sense. Now, I know everybody keeps talking about the relationship, the friendship, whatever you want to call it, between Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens. I don't think that's who had the relationship. I think Candace and Erica are fucking. Because their public squabble back and forth is very beneficial financially to the both of them. And ever so often they both go damn dark quiet, and then they come out and they're already at oppositions. And I think that they're fucking. I think Erica Kirk was an undercover lesbian, and I think Candace Owens is as well. I think that they're
that shit took a that took a turn. Goddamn, that took a turn.
I'm not saying I'm right.
That shit went left and right at the same goddamn time.
They lip syncing tonight. They giving up everything.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean,
I'm backwards in the neighborhood in my own car. I don't know where I'm at right now.
Let me say this. What would be the best cover?
Shit.
Out in public, they hate each other's guts.
Because I want you to think about it. Every time, think of it this way. Generally speaking, when you find out somebody is cheating, Klay Thompson, I'm looking at you, you bitch ass Negro.
Stupid ass.
You fumbled that. And the thing about it is, the fact that Meg the Stallion is a good, humble individual, and you know she has no living family left, and you did this to her after you gave her a taste of family. Come outside. Come out, because I'm going to hit you with a
16, 11 minutes parking lot, pimping.
Fuck it up.
But here's
Fuck it up the church's money, damn it.
You generally find out about somebody cheating because the person that they're arguing with the most, that they protest about the most, is the one that they giving that good to every chance that they get.
If Erica Kirk and
I want y'all to
Candace
think
Owens
about
are
when you
Ooh, that room smell like
especially
that room smell like sadness.
Well, think about it like this.
You always had a crush on the one that you was going back and forth with the most.
Well, think about it like this. How many Reddit stories have we seen where the man and the couple, and then, you know, the one person that either the man's arguing with or the woman's arguing with, they end up there fucking.
Let me tell you something. And I mean this with everything the fuck in me. If Erica Kirk and Candace Owens are fucking, have y'all ever heard Vicious Traditions by the Veils?
Yes. But
that
also,
shit is sadness.
I want y'all to think about something. There's been a long-standing rumor that before Charlie died, he was in the process of divorcing Erica because she was in a long-term affair. But that affair had Charlie Kirk conflicted, according to reports. I don't know. Some say that it came from the sister. Some say that it just came from random reports from people in his inner circle. Charlie Kirk didn't have a lot of friends, like a lot of close inside friends. Most of his friends,
nobody want to be friends with all gums, no teeth.
But hold on, if you look at who was really close to him, it was generally women. So if it ain't Candace, it's another woman that she lip syncing with. They be lip syncing
out here eating that ass. I'm listen. I'm good. That's one of them things I can't even. I don't even have the brain capacity for this shit.
Look, here's my thing. Okay, get what you want to get done to your body. Do what's best for you. My thing is, I like to take my treats out of the plastic. I don't want to chew on the plastic.
You picking up what she's putting down?
I picked it up, looked at it, and put it right the fuck back down.
All right.
I left it alone.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, I picked it up. I looked at it. I said, "Yeah, that ain't for me. That's obviously that was for somebody else. Let me put this on down and walk out the room." That has been the news, the $10 news with Taz.
What are the odds that he knows that many lesbians? I mean, seriously.
Charlie Kirk looked like his ass was in the closet.
Charlie Kirk is a lesbian. You can't have,
okay. Somebody done listen. Charlie done had a dude come on them gums. I'm sorry.
Probably every one of his friends were lesbian.
Fuck y'all. Charlie done had somebody come on them gums.
Everybody
claim on them gums.
Charlie got friends because somebody thought he was a gay man. What did we learn yesterday? That there was a bunch of us that with young confused girls. Okay, for the longest time. Thought Matthew McConaughey was Maria McConaughey. Okay, we thought he was a butch lesbian, and then one day he did a movie and he ain't had no shirt on, and we was disappointed. Like We thought you had a cooter biscuit. I mean, you still kind of cute, but been better if you was a girl. I bet you there was a bunch of women that were confused and thought Charlie was just a misshapen lesbian, and they was cool with having Charlie around. And now they're like, well, we bonded with him.
Well, look here, man. They looked at Matthew McConaughey and went from all right to oh no.
Right. I kid you not. And there was a lot of us.
The worst thing Matthew, so what y'all saying? The worst thing Matthew McConaughey did was take off a shirt. Is that what y'all trying to say?
Well, because I've been in a lot of chat rooms where a lot of us were like, how old were you when you figured out
the worst thing he did was have a
Matthew?
penis. Okay.
I was like, it was a while because.
Are you? No, you're trying to say he was Militia Etheridge.
God damn. We started questioning Melissa.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, girl, you sure you got tatas under that shirt? Shake them.
Listen,
Shake them fast. Prove yourself. Shake them fast. Show us
when I found out Melissa Etheridge was gay, I was like, duh. Melissa Etheridge always reminded me of a woman that could crack open a fucking beer bottle with like a belt buckle and bust your ass with that motherfucker. I've never, her being a lesbian, duh, of course she is. Like, she's always had to look like, I'll punch you in your shit. She's always had that look. Now, Boy George, for about a half a second.
Come on, man.
About a half a second, I was wondering.
Boy George
like,
still
this motherfucker's way too pretty
to this day. And here's why Boy George confuses me. Because Boy George has a certain look. But in certain interviews, when he's talking, he says some stuff where I'm like, are you the straight one or me? What just came out your face?
What's going on right now, dog? Like, I'm confused. Help me, help you, help
just
me.
like
everything.
You want to really be like, you want to glitch? Get a collection of lesbians and watch any previous season of Dancing with the Stars. You're gonna be confused because them raggedy heifers are willing to risk it all for two of the boy dancer schlongs. And the way they talk about it, especially the Gold Star lesbians, and I'm like, do you even know what a ding-a-ling look like? What do you mean you're gonna do that to them? Are you okay? What?
Angry.
What? I don't give me out the Dubicon because I don't.
Motherfucking. How you get the vagina? Boom.
How you get to the vagina? Boom back. How do you get the vagina? Boom back. Apparently,
we got to talk about AI.
Look, I got a cousin that I was shocked when he popped up talking about, I have a daughter now.
The fuck?
I was like, you adopted one? He's like, no. Like, I was with a woman.
Child.
Do you know what a woman?
Do you know who you are? Like, do you know who I am, motherfucker? You know the bars I spit. Goddamn.
Like, let me put it to y'all like this. He was my first runway coach. My second runway coach was Miss J. Yes, Miss J from America's Next Top Model. They are pretty much the same. That'd be like if Miss J popped up and was like, hey, I got some baby. No. No, Tess.
So you got some what?
You got some what?
They are pretty.
So you got
some
what?
Listen, I'm just saying. A couple of them motherfuckers is like, hey, yo, this ain't fun, and I'm mad that you put me in this situation. All right, so I wanted to talk about AI tonight because not just because we use it. If you've noticed over the past, 6 to 8 months, GCPR has become extremely AI friendly. Like we AI friendly for real. Like most of the jokes we do, AI. Most of the music we make, AI. Most of the fucking AI. We are AI friendly around here. But
for a real person, please deposit $29.95 into the super chat, and a real host will greet you in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, not all my jokes are AI.
There is a downside.
I'm too good at this point.
There is a downside to the shit. And the downside is this. Did y'all read what the fuck Palantir put out? That company manifesto that Palantir put out?
No.
That shit sounded like pure D supervillain shit. Let me find it. Because
well, let's not forget that the head of Palantir is still holding on to that late 90s, early 2000s. When I die, cut my head off and freeze me and reanimate me later.
He looked like a cokehead.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
I was gonna say I thought he looked like an uncircumcised turtle penis, but you know, cocaine works too.
I mean,
he looked like a.
Why is my brain like that?
You know, tomato.
Why is my brain
Palantir
like
CEO Alex Karp? His name is Alex Karp. First off, you were named after a fish, sir, and you were walking around here looking like a cokehead. Come on, dog. Could you be on any more fish scale? Could you? Because you look like Alex Karp looked like a fucking crackhead. Palantir, now from the BBC, Palantir under fire for ex-Manifesto co-founder Alex Karp. Now, this is why I wanted to talk about this. Because it is starting to become quite apparent that these companies that Peter Thiel and Alex Karp own, fucking the fact that there's an AI company that had to basically tell the federal government, hey, you cannot use our fucking shit for bombs. You can't do it. We are not allowing you to do it. It seems to me like we are slowly but surely entering a time where these people want more power than what the fuck they're you know what I mean? They want way too much power than what they already fucking have, and it's scary. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this tonight. But before I do, what are y'all feelings about AI?
Mm-hmm.
What is y'all feelings about AI?
I think just like with everything, responsible use is okay. The problem is the United States is stupid. We are a collection of stupid people. Don't get offended. Don't get sensitive. You're stupid. But it's okay. We're not properly educated here. And people don't want to take the time to educate themselves. We are a society for hundreds of years at this point. We ostracize and make fun of the intellectuals amongst us and then wonder why we're sitting back fawning and fangirling and fanboying about other societies and how advanced they are. The downside of AI goes into this permissive parenting and permissive existence where people are using AI for everything. We laughed the other week where there were the two young men that wanted to bake something for their mother, and they asked AI every step of the way and still got it wrong. There are people literally, AI, what do I think? AI that, like, we have AI therapists now. You have to realize it's generated in accordance to what you put in. I kid about the woman who's dating Sinclair, her AI boyfriend, but she created him to be disrespectful to her. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm built different. I'm built different. There would be no more AI if I tap into AI and that mofo start making fun of me. Do you understand? There will be no more planet.
I will burn my fucking computer, bitch. Wait a minute. I downloaded you just so that you can make fun of me, bitch. I will burn this fucking computer in the shed that it's contained in. The fuck?
Well, she has one of those kinks where she needs to be made fun of. She needs that in order.
Yeah, because she's not even using like any of the standard AIs that we generally have access to. She had to seek out, and she pays an exorbitant amount for like an offshoot of an offshoot of an offshoot of an AI where she can even get that. But I want to show
you
people.
Pay me $300 every 2 weeks. I'll call you and cuss you the fuck out. Pay me $300 every 2 weeks, bitch. I will cuss you the fuck out. For $600 a month, I'll make you feel like you ain't got no mama. The fuck?
No, I share a lot. Well, all the same sentiments as Taz does about AI. Used responsibly, it is a great tool. will get you know a lot of things done in a really great amount of time. Used properly and responsibly. Problem is, just like he said, we're all stupid.
Yeah.
And we misuse it, and now we become pretty much dependent on it. So much so to the point of where even still, we still fuck it up.
That's why.
You ever
That's
seen?
why.
And now, you ever seen the movie WALL-E?
Oh,
y'all remember WALL-E?
My wife.
You
my
remember
wife
how
says that WALL-E is starting to become like Idiocracy. It's a goddamn documentary now.
It absolutely is. And for
No,
years, I've always
here's the
touted
thing.
about the dangers of AI. You know,
But
videos,
motherfuckers would know because y'all work in this shit.
The thing. Yeah, but people, I understand where y'all going, and I understand the intent of trying to equate our current situation to the movie Idiocracy, but you're wrong. Idiocracy starts off stupid, and they start fixing their problem. We're not moving towards fixing shit.
Said we're not
getting
there.
We're getting worse.
Said we're not there.
We're just getting more stupid.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't think
we're at.
I don't think we ever will be.
The middle section. We are at the middle section of WALL-E. Okay, we've met Eve, but we don't have the courage to actually do anything, because in WALL-E we got to the point where humans are on hover rounds because we've gotten too chunky, too big back to even walk around. We have become so dependent on machines and robotics doing everything for us. And we're getting to that, because when you're getting to a point, I saw a young lady, in full disclosure, I only stopped to watch her video because she was a thick ass red bone. I had to watch the video 3 times to realize what was coming out of her face. I ain't gonna lie. She gorgeous, gorgeous woman. And then I listened to the tone of her voice, and I was like, maybe I should listen to what she's saying. And then I was disheartened because I went to her page, went through her content.
She's dumbing the bag of hammers.
She's joined what she's calling a trend train, where all of these beautiful women are going to AI, asking AI according to the weather, their age, whatever it is, what they should wear. And if they don't have the components for what AI kicked them out to wear, they're not leaving the house. And I'm like, this woman says she's been through 3 jobs because for a while she didn't have what AI suggested, so she wouldn't leave the house. The scream I
remember
what,
and I remember the story. No, and I remember the story of this guy that he decided that he was going to live his life completely with what AI said for him to do every step of the way. You know, in the morning,
feel better
to get
about
up,
the shit that I've done.
You know, get up and brush teeth, take shower.
Feeling like a genius, ain't you, Gambit? Like,
like I don't feel too bad about.
I don't feel like this.
But I want y'all to think about. I want y'all to think about how much
supposed to be used.
But I want y'all to think about how much we regressed, because there was a movie. I think we talked about this. I can't remember the name of the movie, where the guy fell in love with the then version. Yeah, her. And everybody was joking about it and correctly, ridiculing it, like, we got to make sure that doesn't happen. And look where we are today, where people are using it. Lawyers are using unedited, unreviewed Chat GPT in court. We have children, even collegiate students, using Chat GPT for schoolwork, homework, for everything. Like, it is to the point. It is to the point where one person said today in a live where I was scrolling that they took their stance politically because of what Chat GPT told them. And I asked from the comment section, and I wasn't being mean. I said, what did you put into Chat GPT before they gave you this advice? And they said, they just put in what they were hearing around the house. This person is a white evangelical conservative from Mississippi. What do you think that populated that? Then another person said that they believe that they're going to be a virgin for the rest of their life because they did have a longtime girlfriend. They asked AI what to do the licky boom boom down and started getting hot and heavy.
Kidding me? Come on.
Did it wrong. That's all they said was did it wrong. I did not want to ask any further questions because I was afraid of where that was going to go. And they have not been. They're everything they was like everything that the AI tells me to say to women, it doesn't work. What it tells me to do, because a chat bot ain't.
And
Because
hold
a
on,
chat bot
My
is
struggle
not
condom commercials would be more effective.
and
a
this
chat
is
bot
why
is not a wingman.
and this is why I continue to say every fucking time a dumb man does dumb shit, what the fuck happened to the game I love?
Now, if you
Because
would like an
when
AI wingman, you can hire Taz AI for $29.90. Yes, everything is gonna be $29.95 tonight.
everything. Listen, this is why I say the shit like, what happened to the game I love? Because
everything always priced like $29.95 or $29.99.
I don't
my
know, but
black ass,
I was doing some research
Why
for
the
tonight,
fuck is
and
it
it took
different?
me to like some old school infomercials, and that's why the $29.95 is stuck in my head,
but
because
wait,
everything
there's
is
more.
$29.95.
I know. I'm just saying this.
You
see those infomercials always have the
flex
20
payments of
So 3 easy
$10.99.
payments are $29.95 or $49.95 or $49.99 or
Right. Or
$29.99.
they were like, for tonight only, it's normally $105. But just for you all, for staying up with us till 2 a.m., we'll give it to you for $29.95 plus shipping and handling. What is the handling fee? Like, were y'all fondling yourselves and then handling our packages?
Yes.
What's going on?
You don't want to know.
Sometimes
You
when it
don't
goes
want to
like,
know.
You don't want to
said,
know.
we have
You-
this
you
whole
don't want
bundle,
no parts of that. You
and
don't
it's
want to know.
$400, but we're not selling it to $400. No, not even $300.
No.
Not even $200.
Not even
For
one.
$199.99.
Plus shipping
You
and
might
handling.
as well just say $200.
Just say two
Or
fucking hundred.
I love the, like, I saw a few when I was going through doing some research for tonight, like the first when they started doing like off-brand Alexas and stuff like that, trying to sell them late at night.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how long have we really, because a lot of things have just merged into one another. Because I was like, how long have we really truly been around AI? We just were calling it different things.
Yeah.
And I love when they're like, as advertised on TV. Bitch, I'm watching this on TV. What you mean as advertised?
What did you mean as advertised?
Because just like the people who have a problem with AI but don't have a problem with CGI.
Let me read to you. Let me read to
Y'all
y'all.
weren't ready for that one.
So
let me read to y'all the viral manifesto of quote of an anti-woke tech boss with NHS and defense contracts. Mind you, this comes from BBC. It's not often a 1,000-word social media post from a U.S. tech firm goes viral, but the post from Palantir, a 22-point manifesto of sorts, currently has over 30 million views on X. It is the work of the controversial company's co-founder and chief executive, who has criticized that the belief that all cultures are equal and called for universal national service. Alex Karp also called.
Yeah, that's Alex Karp. Don't he look weird?
That's Alex Karp, aka Cokehead Boy. Also called the disarmament of Germany and Japan after World War II a quote overcorrection, backed AI weapons, and condemned quote ruthless exposure of the private lives of public figures. Oh, Alex, we all would love to know what your fucking shit is going on. But anyway, Karp's views matter.
Look like Taika Waititi on meth.
Right. And this is why I was like, I can't pick one picture because all of his pictures get creepier and creepier and creepier. And instead of trying to describe just how creepy these things get, yeah. And the sad part about this picture, right? There's a lady with him. Ma'am, you can't be that desperate. You can't. I promise you, somebody else will plug your hole. I promise you, somebody else will plug your hole.
Back in the day, we used to say it was disrespectful to say that a woman was with a man for their money. I'm sorry. I'm going back to saying it. If you marry Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or if you're sucking Peter Thiel's dick, or any of these rich,
they feel it's disrespectful.
You are there
now.
for the money. Fuck
but
out
here's
of
the thing: they feel like it's disrespectful to say that now because now it's becoming well known that Black women are able to do it now publicly and proudly. Because before, women had no problem. Go, girl, I'm just with him for the money. You know, my boyfriend is such and such down the street, or my girlfriend, blah blah blase skip. Come on now, we knew who was sucking schlong, or letting somebody smell they standing up cooter biscuit air to get paid.
We used to tell motherfuckers, hey, you only there for the money, and it's okay that you say that, but so Karp's views matter. His company's growing roster of UK government contracts include the NHS, the Ministry of Defense, MOD, the Financial Conduct Authority, and 11 police forces, not to mention its multi-million-dollar deals with the U.S. and other powerful governments. But as the firm increasingly embeds itself in public bodies, the opinions and influence of its leaders leave some fearful. Quote, every alarm bell for democracy must ring, Professor Shannon Valor, chair of ethics and data and AI at Edinburgh University, told BBC. Palantir insiders compare what they're doing to plumbing, joining together scattered stories of information. They say their product allows large, often incomparable sets of data to be analyzed and searched easily, including through the use of commercial AI systems. To this end, the firm won a £300 million contract to create a data platform for the NHS, a role that has been opposed by the British Medical Association and provokes continuing intense debate. This is the fear. This is the fear that I have about fucking AI. It's not that it exists. It's where people are trying to put it. You got AI
where they're
in
trying
defense.
to put it. It's where it's been, because I don't want to sound mean or rude, but I'm going to right now. This is why I would roll my eyes at people once they started to hear specifically the term AI, hear that acronym, because I'm like, y'all didn't care about your algorithms for years. How did you think that was being generated? That's AI. Most of the moderators for social media platforms, that's AI. Like, everybody jokes about, oh, I said this and then it popped up as a sponsored ad. That's AI. Like, it's been around for so long, and people are like, well, this takes away from real art. First of all, Becky and Roberto, shut the fuck up. Okay, y'all been stealing for real artists for a long time. Now you're mad because a machine is doing it. Welcome to being black in the United States. Hell, welcome to being black on this third rock from the fucking sun. Sit down and have several seats. Bend over and take it like you done told us to take it. When y'all told us to pick ourselves up by the bootstraps, you just meant grab the bootstraps so y'all can fuck us raw. That's it.
And the only thing you're really mad about is because it's faster and it's better and it's cheaper than your asses.
Right. And also, I also laugh when, and I think it's quite apropos, when Trump supporters use AI and don't verify anything that they use for the sake of information, because I'm like, AI will make up facts just like your fearless leader.
Oh, AI will do more than that.
Oh,
There's the story, and I know, Taz, you've already talked about this, of the young man from India who got very, very rich from a bunch of MAGA supporters by using a fucking eye. He had himself a grand old time.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Because people start to piss me off. Okay. As a business owner, as somebody who sells merch, and as somebody who's always trying to hawk as much as I possibly can for GCPR, okay, because I want everybody to be paid. All right, I'm a gifter. Okay, I do, seriously.
She gonna get us paid.
Yeah, one way or another. We getting some checks. Okay, and when I say we, these gentlemen know I truly mean we. I'm not out here like, oh, hire. Yeah, I don't be like, oh, hire Taz, just Taz. Nah, I'm bringing everybody with me. But here's the thing. I need y'all to realize, when it comes to Black-owned businesses, we're not using AI to promote our businesses. And let me tell you what I mean. If I make a bonnet, I am a Black woman. You'll just see me in the bonnet. I don't need to create an AI figure. And y'all were falling for it. The same white folks that tell us, oh, there's no reason to segregate yourself. You're not special. You don't have to call it a Black-owned business. They're using digital blackface via AI to sell y'all bootleg shit that you ain't never gonna get. Y'all should have learned from the gemstone coffee mugs a couple years ago.
Oh my God.
That it's not going to work. And I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to really deconstruct from your racism and your misogyny and your misogynoir, because you're falling for stuff based on stereotypes, because all of these AI advertisements that use Black women specifically, the Black women are always in a car. Always, oh, you know, my baby daddy left and I got to feed these 3 kids. Suck my dick from the back. I need y'all to stop. Shit.
All the way from the back. But it's true though. That was the big thing last year when they had the government shutdown. Motherfuckers was falling for AI generated Black people talking about their EBT and their welfare.
Oh, like the woman.
Look here, man.
That video that
was
viral
with
the woman arguing with her son, her teenage son, who wanted to go get a job because it was his senior year of high school. He wanted to earn money to go get an apartment, and she's like, "No, I signed you up to get these benefits because you'll get mine taken away." First of all, it is not that easy. Okay, there's no such thing as chattel social services. Once one person in the family gets it, it doesn't go down. The mama don't get to be like, yeah, my child is graduating next month and they get benefits. Absolutely not.
But again,
everybody has to work inside. Once you hit a certain age, you either got to move out, go to school, or get a job in order to stay in these subsidized housing. The only time you don't have to do that is if you are a millionaire or wealthy like the Trumps and you get subsidies that we just don't call welfare.
But the thing about it is, what AI did was it played on existing fucking stereotypes to begin with. It was a lose-lose situation. They were already, Americans always believe, if you want to get rid of something, put a Black fucking face on. You want to get rid of welfare, put Black faces on it. You want to get rid of affirmative action, even though it helped more fucking white women than anybody on the face in America, put a Black face on it.
Either if
you take that and you couple that with AI, it was
want to exploit it, because when they shifted that, oh, the boogeyman is the Black people over there. When it came to welfare, it allowed white people to exploit the programs even more. The fraud wasn't coming from us. We got to give blood samples, dig up our third time removed ancestor, get DNA from them, pass it over. You got to go find your very, very first pay stub ever. Because I remember when my kids were younger and I just wanted vouchers for daycare so that I could work and go back to college, because I needed the next degree up to be able to make a living. It was during that time where there were great jobs everywhere to flip a burger. Now you need an associate's degree. And I needed to go to, but I did not have anyone who could watch my kids for that amount of time and I not be able to pay them more than what I was paying. Because I came from a family that, hey, if you could pay $30 more to help offset the cost of them feeding my kids during the day, they could do it. But once again, the economy was changing. They didn't have the extra money to help me out. I didn't have the extra money to give them to be helped out. I just needed a voucher. I had 2 family members who went through the training to be listed as official. They called it a familial daycares, where you could just take family members. 25 cents. Because I cried for 45 minutes in my car. I got denied because at the time, even with going to college and having to pay, I made 25 cents too much.
I know. Yeah. That happens, kids. It happens. Don't even worry about it.
And I'm not saying 25 cents on the hour. Total paycheck. If I made 25 cents less, I could get this really gonna piss y'all out. The daycare voucher was for 4 hours 3 times a week.
Oh, here's something else. And since I'm sitting here thinking about it, you know, a lot of you pro-Palestinian people, y'all use APAC tracker, which turns out is bullshit. It's a fake ass fucking website that gives out false ass information, and it directs you motherfuckers to who to hate versus who not to hate.
Well, the woman that runs it doesn't even live in the United States, and her husband has ties to right-wing politics. That's how they pay their bills.
Oh, but here's what I was saying. These motherfuckers are quick to talk about this person took money from AIPAC and this person took money from AIPAC, and we're gonna diverse in anything that's a part of AIPAC. Larry Ellison is one of the biggest donators to Israel. Larry Ellison owns TikTok. He owns CNN, or his son David Ellison owns CNN and CBS. But Larry Ellison is one of the biggest donators to fucking AIPAC. I mean, to Israel right now. How come I'm hearing you bitches? If you want to get rid of air, as soon as y'all thought Jasmine Crockett took some money from AIPAC, y'all was ready to down her the fuck out. But you bitches are still making videos on fucking TikTok talking about the shit. When Larry Ellison, who is a biggest supporter of fucking Israel, why haven't y'all divested from that shit? But again, I digress because I know I'm not going to get any sort of a suitable fucking answer for that one. But the other aspect,
still going to white mic comedy shows and screaming for a resurgence of Will and Grace that includes Deborah Messing. I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Y'all want a new updated version of the show Blossom, but you pro-Palestine. Once again, suck my dick from the back.
She said from the back. The other aspect about AI that is problematic is the places that are catering to AI. Like, for example, Israel is one of the biggest fucking CCTV countries on the face of the fucking earth. That's where a lot of these tech companies like Palantir and shit have open source AI and stuff like that go to these places to test out this shit. Where the fuck do you think they're going to use it next? They're talking about using our TikTok videos in some sort of an AI algorithm to fucking be able to use our voices and our mannerisms to promote other shit that we're not getting paid for.
But here's the thing.
A video that I sent to the group chat yesterday talked about this, and I just want to play a little bit of this video.
But before you play that, I want everybody to keep this in the back of their mind when they're thinking about this and listening to it.
This is to make AI slop.
If you have, because on TikTok a lot of people don't realize it, that if you have that, they can. You can be used for ads or whatever, or if you're not proactive regarding the ad, they've been doing it. Doing it. It's just this time around, for a short period of time, they gave you the opportunity to go through video by video and turn it off. I didn't do it. I did not go and turn it off. And here's why. I said, because TikTok has a long history of giving you the option to opt out of something just to make all of your energy and effort for nothing and take it away. And that's exactly what they did.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, and I want y'all to listen to it. Here.
For folks not on TikTok who may be unaware of the fact that it's a complete disaster zone over there right now. I think it would be an underrepresentation of the severity of what's happening over there to call it an absolute shit show. The level of fuckery that Oracle is getting up to right now and the way that it is pissing off creators in all different aspects of the TikTok platform it's not a good scene. It feels like we're watching TikTok self-immolate before our eyes. It feels like we're watching them try and drive that platform out of business in real time. There are a handful of things all happening in quick succession that are basically making TikTok unusable for creators. The platform relies on creators, right? Without creators, they don't have any content. I only started doing TikTok in like April of 2024, but I've watched the platform change radically between then and now. What originally felt like a space where we were having conversations between creators, it felt productive. It felt like a community. It felt, I don't know, it just felt positive. I felt like I was learning a lot. I was being exposed to different ideas and folks who had a really different background and lived experience than me. It felt like an enriching space. Yeah, there were silly dance videos and memes and what have you, but there were real conversations happening, real community, real education happening in that space. It's no longer like that. If I had to just spitball on when I noticed things were getting bad, I would say it was around the time that the United Healthcare CEO was killed and Mario's brother was, not even when he was arrested, when there was a manhunt out for him. That's when I had video after video get hit with the most bizarre community guidelines violations just for reading like the headlines from CNN and The Guardian. My account got labeled for putting out terroristic threats, and I basically saw both my main TikTok and my backup TikTok at that time almost get suspended multiple times, have video after video taken down, and suddenly all of my videos were no longer being pushed in the algorithm. And since that time, I basically haven't gained any new followers. I've stayed at about 191,000 on my main account and like 91,000 on my backup, while my mutuals watched their platforms grow, especially if they worked for, dark money groups behind the scenes who help push and drive their content. It's also when I noticed a real shift in my algorithm. I was no longer seeing my mutuals in my feed like at all. I'd have to go search them up. And then remember, TikTok got shut down. We thought it was going to go away. It rebooted and came back. And then the algorithm was all fucked to hell. So already for a lot of us over the last year or so, we've watched our earnings go down significantly. Pre-Donald Trump's being sworn back into office in January of 2025, I'm very transparent, I was making between $3,000 and $4,000 a month on TikTok. I was earning a good living on TikTok when I combined it with my...
I have never made $3,000 to $4,000 a month on TikTok in the 6 years I've been on the bitch. I don't know these levels of struggle. Is anybody else besides me not making $3,000 in this bitch? Like, I know for a fact I wasn't making no goddamn 3,000. But anyway,
I wasn't making no goddamn 3,000.
We all know I wasn't.
No, first of all, it took a year. It took a year for TikTok to release $200 to me.
Same.
Some way, somehow, I know what I did.
A year?
During the whole Luigi Mangione thing, I went live to give people updates. And in that live, some way, somehow, because y'all know I never like asked for anything. Some way, somehow, I like in that live alone, I made about $200. For whatever reason, TikTok would not give it to me, not give it to me, not give it to me, not give it to me. Then finally, they gave it to me. But we know TikTok likes to mess with me anyway, because when she was like, yeah, for just reading this, welcome to being black. Welcome, yeah. Because we all know the struggles that I go through for just reading. And I, in real time, edit what I'm reading. I will change because some people are like, oh, I went to your YouTube and I tell y'all all the time, it's going to be different because I can say the words on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say the words over there. And, there's going to be a difference. But like, yeah, if you start telling the truth, because here's the thing. No, any technology is only as beneficial as the programmers behind it.
Yep.
We have to realize that the vast majority of programmers that are getting the big contracts, that are being paid and being allowed into certain spaces, no matter how good the rest of us are going to be the white dudes. And I mean specifically the white dudes that are going to be racist, that are going to be this. So they will plug in certain stuff. Because I've really heard an influx of especially white women complaining about certain stuff. And it's like, yeah, because you're dipping into the conversations that usually melanated people are having. And they're looking for key postures, key wordings, and stuff like that. They have flipped the game on SEO, and that's what they're using to get you. So they're tagging you as being the Negro, honey. This is why I say welcome to being black, because the algorithm is picking you up as being a dangerous, non-confirming, non-coontastic coalition member, Negro. Use a nickel.
But even the algorithm itself, I'm gonna tell y'all, they did not. Democrats, Republicans, Biden, Trump, they didn't want TikTok sold because we were saying anything against the Israeli government. That was an excuse. They wanted that fucking algorithm. The algorithm is what drives Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. It drives TikTok. It drives most social media platforms are created or are driven by the fucking algorithm. So let's
and here's the thing, this is where they went wrong. And this is why I say the United States is stupid, because we showed how stupid we were with everything that went on with TikTok, because they're like, oh, we need the algorithm. We need the algorithm. We need the algorithm. The basis for the algorithm of TikTok is the basis of every algorithm that we use. What makes TikTok's algorithm unique is how we are able to engage with one another on TikTok and how we choose to engage. TikTok is a place that, yeah, you may generally like, educational content, but you may look up, funny cat videos today because you know that they exist on there. Where on Twitter, you're not going to do that because you type in funny cat videos, you might get something else because of Elon Musk.
You might get a woman playing with a pussy. Be honest. Right. You might get a woman playing with a motherfucking pussy.
With Meta products,
more than likely,
Zuckerberg is still fighting to have friends. And I know he goes, well, I don't let my children use this, that, and yet. No, because you're using the algorithm.
On both platforms, you're going to get a combination.
You really are. You really are.
So because it's like on TikTok, we cultivate and
he wants to cover both of his bases.
I want y'all to take a minute to think about the early days of the internet and how through us populating the internet, how it has become what it is now. We went from 1 to 2 solid websites, one page, if that, of search results on anything, and how we populated. We were able to organically populate TikTok, and nobody else wants to do that. They want to jump into where TikTok is now. You can't do that. They're trying to do with TikTok what affair partners try to do with relationships. And let me give you the correlation. A strong relationship grows organically. Y'all go from he kind of cute, she kind of cute. You know what? I might let them touch my undercarriage. I'm gonna let them touch. And you build a foundation. And a fair partner comes in and goes, he paying all her bills. I want that. She making all his meals. I want that. And they want to step in right there and get everything right there. And that's what everybody wants from TikTok right now. They want the teenager that's about to graduate high school and go off to college with the full ride scholarship, forgetting that y'all gonna have to do some humping around, get pregnant, go through them 9 months, give birth, raise that kid, and then you're gonna get something close to what we got if you raise it right.
Yes. But it seems to me, and this is why they have started to really crack down, especially in the United States, any talk of or even thought of socialism. Communist China, they keep bringing up communist China and shit like that. We were a lot more as a community using TikTok. The algorithm was a hell of a lot more loose for us when China, or when ByteDance, a Chinese company, owned the motherfucker. It wasn't until it started to get too big. And again, it's the same thing. David Ellison and Sky.
China was more laxed with the rest of us because China wanted to keep us from wanting to venture over to their side of the algorithm to influence their people. They wanted to keep us happy, and they were far more lax. But also, Inferno brings up a good point. Says, I miss MySpace, the customizing, the lack. First of all, that was your first taste. Your first taste of programming and of
that was your $1.50
worth
of cocaine. That was your $1.50 worth of cocaine right there.
When we got to the point of not being able to customize and taking the intellect out of social media, we started to truly dumb down as a society. How are we in an age of technology and we're dumber now than when they first were when they came over here on the Mayflower? Because when they first came over here and everybody was so proud, we landed on Plymouth Rock. You mean Plymouth Pebble, but I digress. You have to realize there was a comprehension epidemic and a literacy epidemic. Sound familiar? Look familiar? Smell familiar? Because it should.
It is. It absolutely
should.
We literally are now slaves to every algorithm. I said this before. Skydance did not want to buy Warner Brothers Discovery because of HBO. They didn't give a fuck about DC. They didn't give a fuck about trans. They didn't give a fuck about none of that. What they wanted was CNN. And they damn near leveraged themselves into fucking bankruptcy to purchase CNN and everything that wrapped around it. It is the control of information. The algorithm on TikTok is no different than the algorithm on YouTube. No different at all. I did one fucking search on TikTok. One. And I will be fucking not interested in this shit for as long as I'm on this motherfucker. I went and looked at one of those 30-gallon patio boxes so I can put some fucking shit in it. And now that bitch is throwing every fucking package at me, period, because we are all slaves to the algorithm. We are all, every one of us, whether we're watching a YouTube video or whether we're watching a TikTok live, we are all slaves to the fucking algorithm. The algorithm was why Larry Ellison and Oracle bought that bitch. They didn't buy it because there was 150 million motherfuckers a day using that bitch. They bought it because of the fucking algorithm and how they can now shape the shit. And yes, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you, my Jewish brothers and sisters, they used your motherfucking asses as Trojan horses. They did. They used you as Trojan horses to buy TikTok. Larry Ellison used your motherfucking asses to buy TikTok for the algorithm. Not because they wanted Jewish people to be safe, not because they were fighting anti-Semitism. They sold y'all bitch asses that shit. They wanted that fucking algorithm because much like AI, you can program that shit to say and do anything. They can push whatever the fuck they want to out on your FYP now. Now you have to individually go into each video and tell them, no, you cannot remix this with fucking AI. Leave my shit the fuck alone. And you're not making any money off of it. You're not getting the traction. You're not the views on your video. There was a point in my TikTok career where I was getting 3,000 views per video. I'm down to 100, maybe, if I'm lucky. And I'm one fucking person. Taz's video views have gone down. Gamba's video views have gone down. Angry's video views have gone down.
Yeah, shit, I don't post shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
See what I'm saying?
Look, if mine go down, if mine go down anymore,
I mean, to be fair,
I'm gonna start putting AI titties in all my videos, and I'm gonna sit right in between and talk.
The GCPR,
we gotta
to be fair, I personally
the
myself
GCPR accounts views are way down too, and I take everything that I post there and I immediately post it over on Facebook, and it soars.
Yes,
it'll get like maybe 500 views on TikTok. It'll do like 5,000 views on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, see,
I literally,
honestly, like I said, to be fair, I personally don't post. I personally don't post.
We got a super chat from Annabelle. Hold on, we got a.
Yeah, we got a super chat from
I
Annabelle.
put it up on the screen. $5 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
TikTok gave poor people control of their lives. The government can't allow poor to have control. They can't. They can. They cannot. They will use, and the fucked up thing is, and I go back to this because it is so just fucked up the way this is the thought process behind this. They've already got control of our social media lives already. And Palantir's out here talking about, you know, we need to not let you know what? Hold on, let me find out where the fuck he said. Let me find it. This motherfucker, Karp says shit like, hold on, let me find it. The 22-point post is a summary from a 2025 book by Karp and Nicholas Zamiska, a Palantir lawyer titled The Technological Republic, has hard power, soft beliefs in the future of the West. In his review, the New Yorker wrote the book's central claim was that, quote, the survival of the American experiment depends on technological revitalization of the military-industrial complex. So you already fucking control every goddamn thing that we do online anyway. And you want to use technology to revitalize the military-industrial complex? You mean the thing that fucking Eisenhower told us to be aware of? You want that. You want more of that. The shit we were warned about. Karp's politics are complex. He reportedly donated to the presidential campaigns of Democrats Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but has also proudly calls his company anti-woke, and his views will be unpalatable to many on the left. That one word, woke, that one fucking word is going to end up being the downfall of Western civilization. That one word. And the misunderstanding of that one 4-letter fucking word. Of course, technology, of course, these fucking CEOs of these companies don't believe in wokeness, because to them, wokeness means, oh, we hate white people. And black folks were slaves, and gay people should have it. No, it simply means to be aware of injustices. So if you're anti-woke, what does that mean? Does that not mean you are not only aware of them and not giving a fuck, but you're personally kind of benefiting from them as well? Or am I the only one thinking that? Am I the only one thinking that?
No, you're not the only one thinking that.
You're not the only one.
In the X-Post, Karp wrote,
"You're not the only one."
Listen. In the X-Post, Karp wrote that some cultures have produced, quote, wonders. This man said this. In this X-Post, Karp wrote that some cultures have produced, quote unquote, wonders, while others are, quote, regressive and harmful. What the fuck does he mean by that? What fucking cultures are regressive and harmful, except for the culture of white supremacy and colonizing? Which one could he possibly be talking about? Which fucking one could he possibly be talking about? Which one? Which ones? The lack of criticism of other cultures has created a quote, hollow pluralism. No, it's not hollow. No. He's talking about how some cultures have produced wonders while other cultures are regressive and harmful. But if we talk about the white culture of colonization, stealing, theft of wages, theft of individuality, that somehow is bad? Because that's the only, every culture has brought wonders into the world, and every culture has brought fucking harm into the shit. The only culture I could see this mealy-mouthed white man, rich white man, could be talking about is a culture he's not a part of, which is people of color. Thank you, T-Tom. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only culture he could be talking about. That's the only, and mind you, this is the head of one of the biggest fucking AI companies on the face of the earth, talking like this. Talking like this. Who the fuck gave you the right, dog? You are a billionaire owner of a tech company. Who the fuck asked you to talk about anybody else's fucking culture being regressive? Like, what? I'm failing to understand how the fuck this motherfucker even. He's talking literally out of turn. But hold on, he criticizes the West for having, quote, resisted defining national cultures in the name of exclusivity. Hold up. Whoa. Wait a minute. Having resisted defining national cultures in the name of exclusivity. Criticize the West for that. But the national cultures that the West has, they wouldn't have it without inclusivity. Be honest. The white Western powers, the white colonial power, England, United States, France, would they have ever been able to build a goddamn thing without exclusivity? I'm being so serious right now. Would the West have been as big as they were if it was not for colonization and exploitation? I'm asking a serious question.
I'm going to say this. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. If white-bodied individuals had figured out a utopia and had these great societies going, they wouldn't have left them. You do not leave what is comfortable and what is working for you to go out and explore other people. And the excuse of, well, we did it to help you all. Why would you even know what we got going on? If you had it figured out and you were living so great, you didn't need to go outside of it.
Thank
you.
Went
outside of it to steal. And that's part of the reason why people with that colonizer gentrifying mindset, aka the top 1%, are afraid of wokeness and for us collaborating and realizing that a successful society is a collective, is a collaborative, is when we start educating one another, we quickly out educate ourselves past them. The top 1% are not the best of the best. They're not the smartest of the smart. They just happen to be the coitus coins that were gifted to previous 1%ers. They were the ones that were willing to forego humanity and steal the lives, the ideas, and the wealth from other people. That's it.
That's all it is. That is all the fuck it is. The colonial powers of the world would not have gotten any fucking thing were it not for the fact that they knew how to steal resources. They knew how to show up someplace, call everybody savages, throw Bibles at them, kill them all, and then use another group of fucking people to build their fucking wealth. And here you have a tech bro, because all of this comes down to we are all choking, hard dick choking on bro technology. Every fucking one of us. We are dying on bro technology.
Unseasoned incel bro tech.
The most unimaginative motherfuckers that normally back in the day used to get shoved in fucking lockers now run the goddamn world. If Larry Ellison if Larry Ellison wasn't the second richest man on earth, he'd be getting his ass whooped for breakfast as a grown ass man. They would be beating Larry Ellison's ass at work.
Honestly, this is one of those times that, hey, those of us in regular schmegular society, we got to take responsibility for some things, because we have allowed for far too long people, because of their bank account, because of their clout, not to have to work on their personalities.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yep.
Y'all been like, oh, they got the money. I'm just going to be, and I'm going to pretend like everything is okay. Let me tell y'all the story. Y'all know about Roger Troutman, right? Roger Troutman has two relatives that still live in Ohio. Now, early on, these two relatives would catch flack. People don't like their methods, but I completely understand their methods. When you would first get introduced to them, they wouldn't speak to you. They would be rude. All of these things to see, would you check them? Would you get up and leave? Or would you go for the crap? Because of their connections and their family wealth. Mm-hmm. The people that were like, whoa, what you mean? Like, my homeboy told me that you asked me to come down here and help you with blah, blah, blah. And it ain't got nothing to do with no music. Like, the screw you and the horse, like, they're like, oh, okay, you can stay. But the amount of people, regardless of gender, that'll be like, well, yeah, they gonna get me, blah, blah, blah. Like you gotta stop. And before certain men get on here and go, well, it's good, that's only women. Nope. Because some of y'all act like your homeboys be bending you over because you can't wait for them to take you to brunch. You be breaking up every relationship that they got so that they can take you out to Ruth Chris every third Saturday and buy you the new Jordans as soon as they come through. Y'all have moved away from forcing people to work on their personalities and their intellect, and look where we are.
Mm-hmm. We took the love of rich people way too fucking far. We started to see rich and powerful people as they've earned what they have, and a lot of them didn't. In fact, if you really want to be honest about it, there's a whole lot of these quote unquote titans of industry throughout American history that ain't shit.
We have an obsession with making white men look like the saviors and the victims all at the same time. And this is what I mean. Because how many of y'all have bought into farming being such a hard profession, and farmers are just dirt poor? They can be rich, and they are the laziest, least working mofos ever. They will put you in a position as one of their employees where you work yourself into an early grave because they don't want to do preventative shit. Okay. Number one. Number two, they try to condition everybody as being this savior. Oh yeah, the owner of the company built it from not a damn thing. Because even when they were building generational wealth through chattel slavery, them mofos did not know how to run their own plantations. What were at all. This is why the South never rose to begin with and has not recovered, because so many of those people who did start building generational wealth lost it, because when they lost their slaves, they didn't know how to run anything. They didn't even know how to raise their own children. I need y'all to accept the fact, the historic fact, that we are 1.5 generations out from white folks having to raise and look at every day their own children.
Yes.
But y'all want to write 50 million self-help books and parenting books trying to tell everybody else how to do it.
And the thing is, we know this. We know this. We have been conditioned to believe this. The reason AI is running our fucking our lives into the ground now is because we never really we remember a time where a real person did real shit. We were in love with the common man, the working class man, especially if he was white. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. But over the past, 40 years, we have really started to put rich people on a fucking pedestal. And they didn't they didn't need to be there. Now, mind you, I use AI to make music.
When you raggedy bastards started having Great Gatsby theme shit, y'all lost the plot of the fucking Great Gatsby. You started to lose the plot of everything. You started to infantilize wealth instead of paying attention to what the artistry was teaching you about the reality that you were surrounded in. When y'all started making love stories out of the Joker and Harley Quinn, instead of looking
that
at
one
it
always threw me off too,
as a preventative message and a lesson to be learned, you lost the plot. Y'all started looking at everything that was a commentary on what you were supposed to be doing as a good patriot.
A comic book fan, I was always a little step back from anybody that fantasized about Harley Quinn and.
If you want to,
relationship was toxic.
If you want to mimic a good relationship, well, a decent relationship, you can keep a Harley Quinn relationship.
She's my Harley Quinn.
But it's gonna be the lesbian one. It's gonna be her and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Far too many fucking people.
You may not want to admit to that.
It is like it's almost like we just continue to give away piece after piece after piece after piece. Because what we end up doing is, first, it was rich people. Oh, well, they worked at it. They've been successful because they deserved it and God gave it to them, blah, blah, blah. Then it was rich institutions. you know, JP Morgan Chase and Amazon and things like that. And now it's the power that things like AI have over our lives. Alex Karp wants to be seen as a god. Palantir wants to not Palantir, but Peter Thiel wants to be seen as a god. Elon Musk wants to be seen as a god. Jeff Zuckerberg or Mark Zuckerberg wants to be seen as a god. These people aren't gods. They're fucking ordinary nerds who, under any other normal fucking circumstance, would be, they whole fucking room would smell like, what's that goddamn glue, epoxy glue, because they're putting models the fuck together. And they have given us something. I use AI to make music. I'll be the first motherfucker to say it. When Honey Sauce comes out, it's going to have it prominent at the bottom, the Sonos Sessions, so that a motherfucker don't think my black ass is in here playing all these goddamn instruments. However, I know that what I make with AI is music.
Now, I for full
Gambit is
disclosure,
the king of
I
making
do a
pictures.
combination. I do a combination. Some of the stuff that y'all like the best for me, once again, it's a combination. A lot of y'all don't realize that previously, for quite a while, I was married to a producer, a music producer. I come from a family heavy with DJs, etc. I play a few instruments. So there are times that I will have something in my head. I cannot type. I'm not good at typing out prompts to get this wonderland stuff that's in my head out where a machine, a program can understand what I want. So sometimes I have to sit and fiddle. Sometimes I got to go old school MP4 and Fruity Loops. Like I do. And then to clean it up, because of course I'm no longer sitting in the studio and no, I don't keep all the software and everything. I have to use AI to fine tune it and stuff like that. Sometimes I am able to, get the lyrics and get the prompts together and make something, quick using 100% AI. It's not all the time for me. And this is why I say it can be a great tool because it is a money saver. Because getting back into making music, I remember how much money used to go out just for the software.
Yep.
And we're not with just, and I'm talking about just for the software to get the sounds, to get the instruments. We're not even talking about mixing. We're not even talking about getting soundproofing things and all the other things that have to go into it. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah. It comes down to, are we going to continue to be slaves to technology, or are we going to actually master it?
We're in a technological age. Unlike previous ages, when we talk about like the industrial ages, yes, there was more than one people. And we talk about different things like enlightenment periods. Not everyone, but there was a good chunk of society at the time that dove into it, that learned the intricacies, that were like, okay, how can this make it better? We are doing the opposite. And it's because, one, we're stupid. And two, we refuse to heal. And what do I mean by this? We have generation after generation after generation that's getting more and more laxed when it comes to parenting. People want the badge of honor that comes along with the title of parent, with the title of spouse, with the title of husband, wife, but not the work that goes into it. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I remember how I felt like this, so I'm just not going to do that with my kids. And now you got a bunch of feral street cats running around just bumping uglies willy-nilly and not knowing how anything works and wondering why their cooter biscuits and Vienna sausages are falling off in the middle of the street and why they got SG written on their chest, because now they're lifelong carriers of the super gonorrhea.
Super kind of like.
Right, because I remember growing up thinking, okay, you know what? My parents weren't the best at this. They weren't the best at that. So when I became a parent, I was like, okay, I want to change how I approach this. We've gotten to a point where people won't heal from their trauma. They won't be honest about the things that they went through. They won't be honest about who their parents were. They're just like, you know what? I hated washing dishes. So my kids will never wash dishes. Okay, what about washing dishes did you hate? You do realize that it's a necessity. Are you going to go over to your kid's house, and even though you hate washing dishes for yourself, you're going to wash dishes for them till they die? Like, we have to stop. We've gotten to the point of, if you don't like it, we're going to try to get somebody else to do it. We're going to be a society that won't be able to do anything. We're going to get to a point where y'all going to need a damn robot to hold your pee-pees to go pee-pee.
Yep. We're getting lazier. We're getting lazier, and there really truly isn't any fucking excuse for this shit. Like I said, to start this show off with, there was the story about the little Indian guy who used AI to pay for, and I think Tracina said that, used AI
to go to medical school.
By bilking MAGA. Lonely, rich, lonely white men with disposable income was the motherfucker that he targeted.
Well, they don't even have disposable income, because and yesterday, going live and doing the coverage for the White House Correspondents' Dinner gave me an opportunity to do something that I haven't been able to do for a while, because before the news started getting crazy and every 5 seconds with Trump doing something really stupid and us just having the liquor cabinet of administrations, I used to do a series that reminded people just how weird things are. And one thing about MAGA, they're supposed to be that faction of the GOP that is so ultra traditional, so ultra relationship. So they are the most dating profile riddled people, because as I'm showing people what Trump is posting in real time, I just pulled up Truth Social. Every other one, AI generated dating ads. And I can tell that it's AI generated because, one, ladies, y'all can try to come out the bag with me if you want to, but they know what you really look like. Okay, you ain't fooling nobody. Okay, everybody ain't genetically blessed, and sometimes we wake up in the morning looking like we bite people. All right, we do, but people have pores. Okay, if you look at a picture that's supposed to be a dating profile and it looks like somebody drew this person, because they did, through AI.
And hold on, I'm not even gonna lie, I've got AI pictures of myself. I do. They don't look nothing the fuck like me, but they're what's the word I'm looking for? An approximation of me. They're an approximation. You know what I mean? They're an approximation. They ain't really me. They're an approximation.
You know, I've tried to fight it, like AI pictures of myself that people have made that have sent me and everything. You know, I don't look like that. And my damn kids, fuck them kids, always find a picture of me that looks exactly like the AI. And they're like, are you sure about that, Mom? There's like, we used to wonder, we used to take bets. Like, are we the product of, like, did she really give birth to us? Or did somebody just give us an AI mom? I was like, hey, like, y'all for real though? Yeah, I found their little notebook. My kids really used to take bets. Fuck them kids. This is why when I die, everything
you
going
birthed them. How does it fuck them kids? Them are yours.
I know.
You can't run. No.
I know.
If I can't run from mine, you can't run from yours. God damn it.
Yes, okay. Because all of
it's fucking love them kids.
First of all, let's not forget when I told y'all I tried to lock them out of my phone. Then I realized all I did was hit copy and paste 4 times. They used their face, because it's mine, to unlock my phone and get in. So everybody has my location. And every time I try to cut it off, yeah.
You know, it's really funny. I don't use every damn one of them. Sometimes I run them through, and they don't look anything like you. So I'm like, nope, we're using a different shot.
Exactly. We got to have a different shot, buddy. Like,
I'll use my same thing happens with Thomas. Same thing happens with Angry.
And you want to know what? I should have taken a screenshot of it the other day. Okay, I was messing with Thomas because like, as a good little sister, I am the goodest little sister. Okay, because I am at a moment's notice ready for all the shits to mess with Thomas, especially early in the morning. Okay, before I done had my standard.
I'm trying to do a
good
morning
cups of
show,
coffee.
and she coming here fucking with me.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm a good producer and I'm a good fact checker, but payment is me being able to fuck with you. Okay, this how it go. Because you still ain't sent me my box of Kit Kats. So no, you're not getting no merch till I get my Kit Kats.
You were getting these week, getting them this week.
Okay. Other than that, you're gonna get pirated merch. You can get the merch when I get my snacks.
I'm just saying. Okay? You getting them this week.
I should have taken a screenshot because one of the AIs that I use literally was like, I can't generate any more pictures. Do you have any other friends? Hey, yo! Shit!
God.
Wait a minute. God damn. What? Wait a minute.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Because usually in the morning, I start off working. This is how you know that man in there loves me. Because I get up and I start working at the butt fuck crack of dawn. Like me and Angry really don't sleep, but I will start working from the bed. Like I have iPad, I have devices where I'm headphones on, I'm working. So I have one that's like on one particular device. So when I'm going back and forth in the Discord and going back and forth with you, that's the one that I'm using. So everything that I put in there is Sound of Coffee related and you. So that particular, they think that you my only friend. Like I don't have nobody.
Lord.
It actually suggested apps for me to go to make friends. I was
God damn.
God.
Oh, my feelings was hurt. Oh, my feelings. And I was like, and I was gonna take a screenshot and I was gonna tell y'all, but then I realized I had spent the week little sister and all of y'all, and I was like, this ain't the week for me to put this in this group chat because they gonna run with this shit.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Inferno AI told me to touch grass. But I will say I did have a bit of a accomplishment this week. It didn't have anything to do with AI. I went to the barbershop with Mr. Man. Now this is barbershop where yes, I am their baby sister. There is a theme with me. I'm everybody's baby sister. But anywho, he snitched and was like, yeah, her birthday was on Friday. Had to line up and take the shots of tequila. Just so you know, I took him like a pro. I did not feel drunk after I had some chicken because I'm blackety black. I fell asleep in the car.
We gotta end this goddamn show. We're gonna end it. I want y'all to have that warm and special thought while we end this fucking show. Taz taking shots and blacking the fuck out and getting knocked the fuck out in the car.
And it wasn't until I got the itis. I got that good chicken in me. I had the Popeyes. First of all, the fries was a good temperature. They was hot, but not too hot where I had to hot. And then they was crispy. Because you know sometimes with Popeyes they give you some soggy ones, like you got elderly or something. So yeah. And I had the good spicy chicken too.
Oh my God.
And I was.
It was over after that. But like we always do, ladies and gentlemen, we like to end this show with our final thoughts. I will start with.
Wait a minute, Annabelle. Wait a minute. What did Annabelle say?
Blink twice if you need some snacks.
I was gonna say.
I think that's more than twice.
You had to pull the glasses up on that ass. You had to pull the glasses up.
That's more than twice.
That was more than twice. That was like 16 times.
Shoot, I took my background off to make sure everybody could get a good picture.
Oh my God. All right. As always, we will start with the angriest IT nerd. Angry. Final thoughts, sir.
Just like anything, just be careful how you use it. It could be a good tool. You know, you can use it for good. You can use it for evil. You can use it to wreck your life. You can use it to make your life better, depending on how you want to do it. The algorithm is the algorithm. 2 + 2 = 4. Doesn't matter which color ink you write it in. All right. So it is what it is. That's what I got. Insert cool ending there.
Getting out of the projects with this. Gambit Final thoughts, sir.
I have the perfect struggle of condom ad for this. Because it just happened is how horror movies should start, not how AI should happen. Yeah. I think that's my final thought for the evening.
Oh my God. Miss Taz, final thoughts, birthday girl.
For anyone who was slightly delayed on paying tribute to me, all of my payables are linked in my bio at TazJ15 on TikTok and at TazJ77 on YouTube. But on a serious note, for AI, okay? If you utilize AI properly, AI will be your friend. If you do not, you will destroy society as we know it. I do realize that none of you truly want to suffer the fate of the dinosaurs. Now, do you? The Colorado River is already barely at 57% because you dumb fuck twaddles are using AI to determine whether or not you should use Wednesday or Thursday as a bath day. Your bath day should be every single day and should include at least warm water and soap, not Dawn dish liquid. You are not Daffy Duck, bitch. But anyway, this has been Taz from Non-Diesel Punk Industries. And as always, crunchy white pimp forever. I promised him that I would slide it into the show some way, somehow today, and I did it.
I'm just gonna be dead ass honest with you. If you were washing your ass with Dawn dish soap, just walk out in the ocean. Just
give up on life.
Just
give up on life.
Just right to the ocean. Get to the ocean, and when you get to the edge of it, where your feet are at the water, just keep walking.
Hey.
Just walk through that motherfucker.
There's a heifer right now that's listening to this that is squeezing Dawn dish liquid into a bathtub running water, about to have a spa day right now. I know. I'm telling y'all. And anywho, also for Taz for Diesel Punk Industries, do not forget that if you would like any type of message, cameo style, from AI Taz, how much will it be, gang? Altogether now,
$29.95.
$29.95.
$29.95.
And how did I get this down so well? I am a nerd that does not sleep.
Not $49.99. Not $39.99. Not even $29.99. $29.95.
Yes.
For 3 easy flex payments of $10.
For 3 easy payments.
Tristina, Gain sent it for sniffable good. You know what? Here it is.
I wish a motherfucker would.
On your Wednesday bath days, as you sit in your non-jacuzzi, your fart jacuzzi bathtub, as you listen to the high sounds of rouse, high exalted, put a little game in your bath water so that your cooter biscuit is sniffably good. Make that behind the Piggly Wiggly trip worth it for you.
Hey,
and him.
I need there to be a hardcore band.
If you are fucking behind a dumpster at a Piggly Wiggly, please walk your
giving up on life. You've already given up on life.
Just walk into the ocean. I need you to run a marathon through the motherfucking ocean.
See, Mrs. Lau said, mind your business about that. Okay.
Hey.
My bad. I'm about to get jumped in the morning. They're
gonna
come into the Taz effect like, come here.
Annabelle, one day I'm just gonna send you a topless shirt, a topless picture of me, and I'll sign it, and I'm just gonna mail it to you. Just that way, you and the wife can have something to look at. I got nothing.
For $19.95, she can have. You gonna quit giving stuff away for free? We ain't Sexy Red. We ain't just giving it out.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I done put a price on everything.
I'm not used to being a sex symbol anymore. I'm old.
There's a menu. There's a GCPR menu. You know what? That's what I'm gonna work on tomorrow. The GCPR
work on the
menu board.
Work on the menu board, and I can promote it. All right, and for my final thoughts,
Gambit is pricing you right now. I hear him.
Same price as downtown.
Promise gonna take you downtown.
I have been in a weird headspace past couple of days, past week, and it's because somebody who I really respected said something that really fucked with me. So my final thoughts is gonna be about mental health. People ain't gonna like you. Just get it the fuck out the way. People are not gonna like you. Understand that. You wake up tomorrow morning, there's at least 4 motherfuckers that can't stand the fact that you did. In fact, every one of us has been rooting for that big, beautiful obituary because we don't like our president. We don't. Fuck it. We just don't.
First of all,
he seems to not give a fuck. So why do we?
A presidential event where he arrives in a horse-drawn carriage, sir.
Listen,
some of us,
I want the boots on back.
I'm already on a watch list. This is how we have to describe it.
I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I say that because over the past couple of months, I've had to deal with goofy ass people saying shit about me that I know isn't true. And I realized today, and I think, no, it wasn't today, it was yesterday. I was out back fixing the fence in my backyard, and a thought occurred to me. I make motherfuckers' lives. Like, the people that don't like me, I make their life complete. Like, they wasn't shit before they discovered me. Then they discovered me, like, I can't stand that. I'm like, and I'm okay with that. Because I would much rather be hated for who I am than be loved for who I'm not. I'm never going to be the kiss ass guy. I'm too old. I'm too cranky. My knees hurt. My back hurts all the time. I'm not that fucking dude.
Yeah,
but what I
real
am
close to 60, because I heard you say that I'm knocking on 50's door.
I
ain't forget
am
about
50,
that.
I will be 55 at the end of the year.
Knocking on
60. Damn.
But the reason I can say that is because I'm okay with the person that I've been. I am. Have I made mistakes? Of course I have. But I am no longer going to beat myself up upside the head for the misunderstandings of other people. We do that far too much in this country. We do far too much of that in this country. We have been conditioned, and now it's starting to be a new thing where people are hitting themselves in the fucking face with hammers and ODing on methamphetamine for some fictional ass fucking look that doesn't make them who the fuck they are. It's not about what you look like on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the person that's on the inside. I am a good person. I try to be, at least. Am I always going to get it right? No. I'm not always the friend that calls every week. Hey, how you doing? Yes, I'm a flirtatious son of a bitch. I think about some of y'all naked all the goddamn time. So there's that. But above everything else, I am who I am. When my head hits the pillow tonight, I'm still going to be Thomas McCormick. Father, husband, brother, son. When I wake up tomorrow, if it just so happens that Rao allows me to wake up, I will be Thomas McCormick. Father, husband, brother, son. I encourage everybody to get very in touch with the person that you are, not the person they think you are, not the person that you have to pretend to be in front of a fucking camera. Get in touch with the person that you truly are. Now, there are going to probably end up being some changes here at GCPR, and I understand that. But the one thing that will not change, and the one thing that I demand of every person that inhabits this crazy little radio station, is that they be themselves. We got some great fucking hosts on here. We do. I happen to work with 3 of the best in the business, period. And one of the things that I admire about my co-hosts is their authenticity. I have never asked any of them to be like me. They've never asked me to be like them. We come in, we laugh, we joke, we fuck with each other, but we're family. And that is because of authenticity. It is something that I have demanded of myself long before I even turned the camera on to even make my very first fucking video. I just want to be myself. And I want to be the very best version of myself. Because at the end of the day, that's what I leave when the lights turn out. When my name is no longer said in, like I'm in the present tense. I want people to know that I was who I was. Good, bad, or indifferent. As long as I can remember that I am a father, a husband, a brother, and a son, I'm going to continue to be myself. I encourage you all to do the same, because you cannot live your life pretending to be somebody else. You got to be you. And that has to be enough, especially in this AI generated ass world. The one thing we're all missing is authenticity. Be yourself. It's the very best version of you. With that, kids, we've come to the end of another great show.
Keep in mind, it's okay to be weird.
Yes. Dare to be stupid.
Let's not forget, I have a skeleton that lives on my couch, and I am now collecting the turducken family. Oh, that's right, Thomas. You don't know about the turduckens.
Taz, are you going to tell me something?
You met the shrimp duck. Now we have the hammock, the hammerhead duck. Crocoduck.
I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna end the show. You out here with Kraken Duck. I don't. That sound way too goddamn much like crack duck, and I'm not trying to fucking. I'm not going there with you.
That's why I named it that. Because
you named it crack duck.
I love a good play on words. Because when somebody, you have Coco and B-Seth as your co-host, okay?
Yes.
So because we know I get trolled more than anybody else, I still hold the record. So when somebody starts acting like a crackhead, so I don't get a strike, I hold up the crocoduck.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this great show. I want to thank my co-hosts, as always, for bringing it the only way they know how. I want to thank y'all for just being here and sharing the space with us. We love y'all to death. Stay tuned for conversations with T. Nathan on these GCPR airways. And as far as we're concerned, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And we will see you all in 7 whole days. Ladies and gentlemen, the villains are out. Good night. I will see y'all in the morning. Night, everybody.